Thomas here, and today I want to cover the warm-up. Now the warm-up is something people usually skip, but today I want to talk about the importance of the warm-up and why you shouldn't be skipping it. Now there are four main reasons that I like to point out why you need a warm-up. And the first is that you need to get your heart rate up. You've most likely been sedentary, you've probably been sitting around, you just got out of bed, you just got off work, you've been driving in a car, so we need to get that heart rate up, get the blood flowing a little bit before you just go straight into doing something active. The second is you actually need to deliver some blood to the muscle, okay? We want to wake that muscle up, especially if you're doing maybe an upper body warm-up because you're going to be doing upper body for the day, or a lower body warm-up because you're going to be doing lower body for the day. This is a total body warm-up. This is just something I like to do with every client. I think it's important to just warm the whole body up. I maybe spend a little bit more time on the upper body if we're doing an upper body day, or the lower body if we're doing a lower body day, but I think it's important to do total body. The next is you actually want to get the synovial fluid, which is the fluid inside of the joint, moving around a little bit. Like I said, you've most likely been sedentary, so we need to get that moving a little bit, moving around in that joint so you don't have any joint pain. And then the last thing is you actually want to wake up your central nervous system, okay? The reason you want to do that is you want the brain active before you go and just straight lift. You're going to be more mindful when you're lifting, and it's just good to get that brain flowing and actually working a little bit before you just hop right into something physical. So I personally like an up or top to down, the bottom approach, so we're going to cover that right now. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to start with the head, okay? First thing that we do is we're actually going to just do big yes, just like this, up and down. In general, I'm going to do everything about 4 or 5 times. Good. Big no. There you go. Good. Do side to side. Good. And then we're going to do circle. I'll go one direction, maybe 3 times, 2 or 3 times, okay? And then I'll go the other direction, just like this, 2 or 3 times. Good. Next, we're going to do some arm circles. I'll usually go forwards and then backwards. Now I'm going to do this only a couple times because after this I'm actually going to work on waking up that central nervous system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an arm circle with one arm. With the other arm, I'm going to trace out something, maybe a square, right, or a triangle. And that's going to get my left and right brain communicating, because your left brain controls the right side of your body and your right brain controls the left side of your body. So you're going to move this arm here, you can outline your name or spell your name, anything like that, and then I'd actually switch and go this direction. Then I start tracing out something. You'll find that it's pretty confusing. It's sort of like rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. So, but you'll get better at that. After that, we're actually going to go ahead and put our hands right on our side right here. We're going to put our feet close together. We're going to reach down one side as far as you can, and that other hand is going to glide up as far as you can. And that's going to warm up and stretch out this little oblique area. You go side to side like that. There you go. Same thing, 4 or 5 times. Good. And then after that, we're going to warm up the hips a little bit. So you're going to stand feet shoulder width apart. You're actually going to move your hip and upper body in opposites. So as my hips are forward, I'm actually going to be back here, and then I'm going to do a circle. And I'm going to go one direction. And I want to maximize how low I go. And come back around like this. Good. I'll go one direction. Same thing, 4 or 5 times, and then I'll actually come back the other side. There you go. Just like that. And then after that, I'm actually going to do leg swings. Now usually I have something to prop up on. I don't have anything right now, but all you're going to do is swing that leg as high as possible, up and back, just like that. Dynamic stretching, right? So this isn't static, we're not just sitting on the ground stretching. That doesn't actually warm up or deliver that blood flow. Like I said, usually I would actually have something to hold on to. So, me personally, I like to do that about 10 times. So we're not doing that 4 or 5 times, we're going to do a little bit higher volume with the legs. I do both sides, and then after that I would actually do side swing. For this one, I actually would want to prop up on something. I'm going to come in, rotate out just like that, warm up that inner thigh a little bit. Okay. After that, we're going to still work on the hips for a second. We're going to do a lateral step over. I'm going to square my feet up. I'm going to pick my leg up, 90-degree angle. I'm going to rotate out. I'm going to place over here. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on that, lean on it for a second, lean back, pick up, and then pull back, just like that. For this one, I might do that one side, or I might actually go back and forth like this. Totally up to you on that, okay? Same thing though, for this one, I'd probably stick about 5 times. 5 times one direction, then the other side. After that, we're gonna go down to the ankles, okay? Ankles sort of like the head. We're gonna go up and down like a big yes. Then we'll do side to side. And then you'll actually circle like that in one direction. And then you would actually go opposite direction, just like that. This one, same thing, 4 or 5 times for each one, each direction. And then I would do both left and right ankle. After that, this is gonna be a little bit more dynamic with the movements. You're gonna need about 15, 20 feet. First thing that we're gonna do is Frankenstein, so I'm gonna put my arms out in front of my body, and I'm gonna kick up just like that. And then I would walk down. Now I could treat this as a contralateral pattern, which just means opposites working together. And then I could bring my right arm across my body and go back. Right to left, left to right, just like that. You're gonna go down and back from that way. After that, you're gonna do a walking heel stretch. So you're gonna put the foot out in front, I'm on the heel, I'm actually gonna keep this leg straight, back leg bends, and I'm gonna reach down on my heel, I stretch my heel straight. I'm gonna stand up, get that foot flat, and then I'll do the other side. On the heel, leg straight, reach down. I'm gonna go all the way down and back for that one. After that, you can do a walking quad stretch. So, quad stretch right here, pull in, except I'm gonna place my foot, and I'm just gonna travel with this now. So I'm gonna walk down as I'm doing it, okay? Same thing, that 15, 20 feet down, 15, 20 feet back. And then the last one that we're gonna finish with on this video is you're actually gonna do a lunge with stretch. So you're gonna lunge out, and then as I'm lunging, I'm actually gonna stretch back. So whatever leg is in front, you're gonna use the opposite arm, you're gonna stretch back, just like that. Come up, and then I'm gonna go to that other side. Some people preference doing it with 2 hands. Some people only use one. Totally up to you. The big thing here is that we want to make sure that the form on the lunge is correct, right? We're not going to do a condensed lunge where we're like this. Long stride, 90-degree angle with the front leg. Pressure's on the front foot's heel. Back leg is back. I am center. I'm not leaning forward. I'm not leaning too far back. And then I can pull that back like that. We're just going to stretch out all the musculature on that side. Just like this. Same thing. 20 feet down, 20 feet back. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, you just need to work on your lunges. Just do lunges. 20 feet down, 20 feet back. So, like I said, I'm actually going to be adding more and more exercises that you can sub out, just add to. In general, your warm-up is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. Some people like a longer warm-up, some people don't. My warm-ups typically last for any client about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. If you have any questions or comments, just comment and post below. If you want to see something, please let me know. I will surely add that. Like I said, I'm going to add some more and more stuff over the coming weeks to this, so it'll just grow and you can make this warm up whatever you want. This is Stephen Rouse. Thanks for watching, guys.